Good afternoon, all my beautiful peeps and my universal world of peeps. If I sound a little bit strange, it's because I'm recovering from a little bit of a cold. So if I'm a little sniffy-whiffy, that's what it is. If my nose runs, you know me, always got a paper towel to hold, and there you go. Let me just wipe it before I start. So, today I'm going to be making my version of a classic spaghetti bolognese. I know you've seen Ellis's spaghetti and meatballs. You've seen Kat's lasagna and her meat sauce. And if you haven't, where you been? Huh? Because they old. So get on it. I want y'all to tell me what number those videos were. That's a competition. Have a look back. You ain't got to tell me the number. Just tell me how many months ago that they were made. Okay? Because you know us. We've been here for almost 2 years. Almost. It is almost.
Mom, it's a year and a half.
Well, to me, it feels like 10 years. Okay? 10 years of goodness. So, first thing first. I'm having to make it separate because my family are arriving. My godson, Christopher, my sister-in-law, Manira, my niece, Sabria, and my nephew, Naja, they're all arriving. They're going to be here in about an hour and a half, so I'm throwing some dinner together for them. Only to discover Christopher don't eat minced beef. So I'm going to make a classic vegetarian-style sauce to begin. I'm browning off my minced beef in the pan, as you can see here. I've left a hole in the middle because let me show you what I'm going to do. Straight to that hole. Where's my love dust? Going to add my love dust. Straight there. So we can burn off some of them seasonings. Right there in the middle. Going to also add a little bit of fresh cumin. Okay. And some ground cumin. How about a little salt and pepper? Just a little bit. Now, I'll be so glad when YouTube come up with smell-o-vision. Because I'm telling you.
Smells great already.
When you burn off your spices, rather than just throwing them into a sauce, it makes a hell of a difference.
It really does.
So you can see, there's my spices. So let's just give those a stirry-worry. And now let's mix it in.
A stirry worry.
Stirry-worry.
Talking to toddlers, Mum.
So let's just stir that up. So let's just let that meat cook. Now, while that meat's cooking, we're going to move over to our next pot. Okay, let's get the pot on. To that, I'm going to add some olive oil. And of course, we got the love dust. Oh! Love dust.
Oh my God.
There we go. Get that love dust on up in there. Generous amount.
Do you know what, Mum?
What?
I hate to say this.
But you like it.
I like it now. It's
I
caught
know
on.
you do.
It's caught on. Now, before anyone says anything, he's not vegetarian. He just doesn't like minced beef. So
Exactly.
he can use the same spoon. It's not a
Exactly,
problem.
because he'll eat a steak if you throw it down. I don't know why I don't eat mince, but that's cool. So, to this, straight away I'm going to add some onions. I've got some courgettes, as you can see here, which is zucchini, and some mushrooms.
Oh, I'm not coming for dinner then.
No, you can't.
I can't.
Also, let me just cut up some green pepper, red pepper. These are bell peppers, sweet peppers, okay? So let's get these cut. And I want it to be nice, kind of nice and chunky. They've been traveling around Europe, my family. They've been to Holland. They're just coming back from Paris. So you know they in need of some good home-cooked food. Because they've been eating out. It's time. And I've been trying to get Christopher over here. Christopher hasn't been here since I got married in 2000. That's 18 years ago. He was in my wedding. He's my nephew, my sister's son. But he's also my godson. And she said she had to make me the godmother because he's just like me. Wow. I told her it's not that he's wild. It's just that we're unconventional. We like to do things our way. We like to party when you're hot.
Mum.
What?
Get on with it.
Alright, let me get on with it. So let's just cut these up. So let's just get all these vegetables. Because we're going to really cook these down before we add any of our pasta sauce, tomato sauce to it. So, now watch. Now you see, when I put it in the beginning, look at that. Can you see how all of my veg is taking on my seasoning? Go on, say it. I know you see it.
I see it, they see it.
So, we're going to let that just cook down a bit. Now, to this, we're going to also add some fresh coriander. But the fresh coriander, I'm not going to put in until the sauce has started to cook, okay? Because I like that freshness to come through into my sauce. So let me cut that off. But I also have here, where is it? I've got some oregano, or oregano, as you may call it in America. But I think oregano sounds really cool. So let's put some oregano on up in there. Alright. And I know, here we go, some basil. Okay, I think basil is always nice. And this is really cool because you can get your fresh basil kind of in a tube. So it ain't really fresh, but fresh-ish.
Kind of fresh.
It's fresh-ish.
Fresh-ish.
Give that a stir.
Oh, that smells amazing.
So we just cook all of those herbs and spices up. I need to give it about another 5 minutes because I really want these to cook down a bit. So now I'm going to move over to this pot. Okay. I like it to be really nice and meaty-weety.
Mum, you
I know.
like you're talking to a child. What's going on?
I don't know. It's just I woke up with in a rhyming mood. In a rhyming mood. Now. Oh no, I don't have it on. I'm about to show you my t-shirt. Y'all know me. I got my thing, you know. Don't bend it, spin it.
Oh no, Mum, please don't.
But guess what?
Please don't, please don't.
I'm gonna.
Please don't, Mum. Mum,
Add
please.
it to my song.
Don't.
Hush, child.
Oh,
Here we go. Because
man.
it occurred to me, I think you kind of get what I mean when I say don't bend it, spin it. But then I thought, you know, there's going to be people around the world, they don't know what a bin is. They don't even know what a spin is.
That's a bin.
That's a bin. Like a trash can in America. So I've adapted my phrase, and this is how it goes.
I'm really sorry.
And it's kind of done to a hip-hop kind of thing.
Mum, oh my God, what are you doing?
Don't bend it. You spin it.
Oh my God.
Don't trash it.
Oh my God.
Rehash it. And if you like it, you'll recycle it. Now I'm gonna do it again. She said, don't bend it. Ow! You gotta spin it. Wow!
You could
don't
see me right
trash
now.
it. You gotta rehash it. But if you like it, you'll recycle it. Yes, you will. Now, I'm gonna go into the studio, y'all. What do y'all think?
No!
I think that needs to be a single. It could be the Christmas #1. You never know. So, I want y'all to, in your comments, tell me what you think about the Mama's new rap.
God. If you could see me
If
right
you
now.
like it, you'll recycle it. So, let's get back to my pot.
Please.
Now, yeah, that's looking good. Don't that look good?
That's really lovely, Mum.
Now, to this, at this stage, because we're going to let this simmer for quite a while. So we're going to add 2 tins of chopped tomatoes, tomatoes. I speak American as well. Tomato. Let's get the whole thing going. I'm also, oh, I forgot my garlic. Let's add some garlic. And then what? I'm going to sprinkle this garlic on the outside because it should have been there with the veg. I'm going to put a little bit on my meat as well. There we go. And I'm cheating, but you all cheat. Hey, this is what life's all about. I'm just going to add a jar of some pasta sauce. And this is onion and garlic bolognese.
What?
Bolognese.
Bolognese.
Bolognese. Now I need to fill this with, can you get me some Hand me the kettle there. And I just want to get just a half a jar. Because you see all those bits inside?
Oh, you're liking it, so you're recycling it.
I'm liking it, so I'm recycling it. I'm not binning it. I'm spinning it. There we go. Now let's just give that a stir. Oh yes. Oh yes, Mama Jammy. Oh yes, yes, yes. So, what I'm going to do at this stage, because obviously I want the meat, I don't want the meat to taste like meat. I want it to taste like meaty and saucy. So, at this stage, I'm going to remove some sauce, put it in here.
What, for Chris?
For Chris.
And Brie, she's vegetarian.
Oh, she turned vegetarian?
Yup.
When? Since when?
She is, seriously, so take a little bit out for Brie as well.
Oh, okay. But she ain't say nothing about that to me, because when I told her, she just said he wouldn't eat the meat.
Yeah, she's been veggie for a while, so she maybe thought you already knew.
Oh, okay. So, all that traveling she doing, I guess she can't afford to eat meat. So, that'll be enough for the two of them to go
plenty.
there, so. And now, I'm going to take...
But she's not strict veggie, like, she's not going to care that the spoon was done.
She gonna eat my fried chicken.
I guarantee she'll have some fried chicken on Saturday.
She gonna eat my fried chicken. I know this. I know my Brie. So, let's get that in there. Let's put this over here, because I want that sauce to carry on cooking, to reduce. I'm gonna turn it down. There we go. It'll be all goodness. And now, let's stir this in.
That looks great, Mum. How long are you going to cook it for?
I want to cook this for at least an hour.
See, I need you to give Ellis another lesson, because she's convinced that she is the queen of bolognese sauce, and she puts too much sugar in it, and she doesn't cook it for long enough.
She puts so much sugar in.
And she doesn't cook it for long enough, so I need you to just give her a little bit of a masterclass, please.
Over.
Thank you.
I'll get her back over. No, this needs to cook down. I need to cook this for about an hour.
Yeah, it needs those flavours.
So that those flavors can go through.
And also soften the meat a bit.
Soften the meat, soften the veg. Let's turn that down. And now, it's just a matter of letting that simmer. Hold up. Oh yeah. Nice. Needs a little bit of salt. That'll do it as well. Much more oregano. See, at this stage, if it is lacking, this is when you can add a little bit more, because we are going to cook these flavors down. Cumin is really essential to really get it in there. There we go. So, we will just let that simmer, and we will come back to you with my spaghetti bolognese. I'm going to make a lovely salad, and I bought them some garlic ciabatta bread to go with it. So, see you in a minute. Okay, back to our bolognese sauce. Now is the time that it's been cooking for a while that we're going to add a little bit of sugar. Now I find 1 tablespoon is enough. You don't want to put any more. I know my granddaughter thinks it calls for loads. I'm going to have to retrain her.
Half a bag in.
And then I'm also going to add some tomato puree, just so we can thicken this up a little bit. Oh yeah, it's looking good. Alright, let's just leave that. We'll come back to it. Okay, at the same time when I add my sugar, and I'm going to now add a little bit of my fresh coriander. I'm going to add a little bit to both. Put some over here in my veggie one, and now this is in my meat one. And that should release those flavors nicely. Okay. Looking good. Great. Gorgeous peeps, my family have arrived. As you can see here, we've got spaghetti. And here is my garlic ciabatta. And Here, let's go over to the table. And they are all sitting down. Say hi, everybody. Hi. Okay, so this is our spaghetti bolognese. That's the vegetarian one. We've got some corn on the cob, some salad. But more than anything, we got family. The family's here, and we're happy, happy, happy to have them in our life. Enjoy spaghetti bolognese. Goodbye.